just feet away from her front door. We're hearing now from the family of Ashley Burton, whose body was found in a breezeway at the City Park Apartments off of Fairburn Road in Atlanta. Our Cody Alcorn has the story.
Why her? Why would it be somebody who's trying to make it, who's trying to better herself, who's trying to do right by people, who's trying to help? Why?
Ivory Carter says her cousin moved to Atlanta to make a better life for herself.
She was very known for doing hair and makeup. She was a hair and makeup artist.
Any ambitions Ashley Burton had for her future were abruptly ended on April 11th.
She ran out the house hollering and screaming, beating on doors.
Ashley was running for her life.
But this got to be personal because you shot her in her house. Then you followed her outside and shot her.
Ivory says she can't imagine why anyone would want to kill her cousin.
She don't put herself in them type of environments. That's why it's like I'm clueless to how. There was always positive people.
But something very dark happened behind this crime scene tape on Wednesday. Atlanta police describing it as a domestic-related shooting. Ivory says regardless of who pulled the trigger,
I just want justice for my cousin.
she doesn't want Ashley's story to go untold.
I'm tired of all these incidents of transgender women just being pushed up under the rug. We are human beings too.
Ivory says whoever killed Ashley took her phone. She's asking anyone who knows who killed her cousin to come forward and to do the right thing.
Underway in Atlanta right now. It is the breaking news we first brought you on 11 Alive News this morning. We were on scene around 6:30 at the City Park Apartments on Fairburn Road. At the time, we knew one person had been shot and killed, and we now know that person was a transgender female. That's according to Atlanta police. Authorities say a neighbor called 911 after finding her dead around 4:30 in the morning, and they are now working to confirm her connection to the apartment complex. Of course, we'll bring you more updates just as soon as we get them.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. You know who it is, who it should be, man. I'm coming to you with another story here. You see what I posted, right? It's sad that this woman had to lose her life this way. But from the resources that I've gathered, she was on a site posting as a woman. So, to each his own. Everybody's entitled to live the way they want to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a homophobe or LBGQ, whatever they call it, basher, but to each his own. You got to look up at the high, look up at the sky and the clouds. God created all this. Man, woman equals child. There's no other way around it. You can't remix it. You can't two men, two women. God created this, and that's all I'm gonna leave. That's my view on everything right there, and I'm gonna leave it right there. But everybody is entitled to live the way they want to live. We are in the land of the free, so you have your own will. But to me, I'm thinking in this situation, whomever she was dealing with either didn't know that she was a transgender and was taken by surprise when it was revealed. Did she deserve to die? No. Did she deserve to get shot? No. Or did the person know? But if the person knew, why would they kill him? Why would they kill her? You get what I'm saying? If the person already knew what type of this was a transgender that they were dealing with, why would they kill her? That doesn't make sense. So in my opinion, I'm thinking the person didn't know, was surprised about it, and lost their cool and took it to a level of no return. And that person needs to be apprehended or turn themselves in because what they did was wrong. You know, I try to put myself in the person's shoes that did it. If I was to have met someone and they were positioning themselves to be a woman, but they really weren't totally a woman, it would be some hands and feet being put on somebody. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna shoot them and kill them, but I would have beat them down severely for playing with me like that. Now, here's the thing too. If you're going to be a transgender, this is my opinion, go through the full transformation. Get everything done. This way you won't have these bad results that a lot of these transgenders be having. Because some dudes be with that shit. Not J. Cass. Like I said, man, woman equals child. If anything, I have a woman problem. Like, I like too many women. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I never went that route. You know what I mean? My wife, she knows what my problem is. It has nothing to do with that way. But anyways, get the full transformation done before you decide to deal with men. That's my opinion. And I think it'll be a lot less of these transgender homicides and murders, because they don't deserve it. Because let's be real. You see the pictures. You see the pictures of this woman. She looks like a woman. Curves. Biddies. She looked like a woman. Face, makeup, hair. We all would have been fooled if we was in public and seen her walking down the street. So she got hips and that, pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like she had breasts. It could be fake. I don't know. Pause. But at the end of the day, we would have been fooled. You know, you ride down the street, a quick glance, you'd be like, oh, that's a woman. Come to find out it's a man. So this is my opinion on this, man. Look, if you're going to join that transgender club, right, just get the full transformation done. This way, when the person do try to reach down, they're going to feel that it's no balls and whatever there. Pause. Man, woman equals child. That just... This... For my real ones, there's nothing like some ussy. You heard? I said ussy, not... You know what I meant to say. The woman's curves, the softness of their breasts and their derriere. If anything, I want it all. You know what I'm saying? Not that way, but I'm just saying women, like, it's like an addiction. So I don't understand why a person would want to be with me. I don't have no breasts. Pause. I don't got no ass. Pause. Like, have you seen the silhouette of a woman? Have you been on Instagram and seen these women with their fake butts and breasts? And have you seen this? I mean, the waist be like a 0 size and the ass be crazy. That's what I want. I don't want no man. Like I said, no disrespect to the LBGQ, however it's said. I'm probably saying it wrong. Do what y'all do. Everybody has their vice and their demons in life, man. Everybody got to answer to the Most High for the things they do, man. Nobody's better than nobody. But at the end of the day, listen, if you're going to play that game, if you're going to be in that realm, just get the full transformation. This way the man won't have no reason to really kill you. Like some men, I was told, they'll be down with it at first, and then when they do it, they feel guilty and don't want you to spread the word that they mess with transgenders, and they end up killing you. I've heard stories like that too. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all right, so the door is open. Okay. So they open the door. I'm gonna go in there, get my paperwork. But at the end of the day, man, you know, just be careful with who you deal with. If you want to indulge in that lifestyle, that's just like selling drugs and some lifestyle, some life styles that we choose and get involved with. It could be detrimental to our health. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you know, be careful with who you deal with. That's all I can say. If you a transgender, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish no death on y'all, you know what I mean? I like women. You know, if anything, I got a problem with the women, but just be careful, because as you see, this woman lost her life, man. They said she was an inspiring, up-and-coming good hairstylist. And I mean, they did her dirty. They shot her in the apartment, followed her outside, and shot her more, man. You know, so if you're in that lifestyle, please please let the person know before you even date them, and let them know that you did not get the full transformation done, or this could be the end result for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to die like that. You know, just be careful with who you deal with. You know what I mean? Some people are into that. Matt, what's his name? Big Daddy Kane's old DJ, Mr. C. He was into that. They said Eddie Murphy got caught in a limousine with a trans. They said, who was it? Usher. A few of these people, Puff. A few of these celebrities got caught with transgenders, man. I mean, some people are into that. Jay Cass is into coochie hole, woman hole. Okay, no fake woman, woman. Okay, that always been my problem. Women. You know what I'm saying? I could leave everything else alone, but that's like an addiction, man. No disrespect to the wife. You know what I mean? Women. Right. Listen, I've been hated on my whole life because of women, and I never thought that I was all that, because all my family members is light-skinned on my mother's side. I wanted to be light-skinned, and back in the day, I was raised with that Al B. Shore and fucking Prince and what's his name? I was raised in those days where light skin was in. But I never had a problem with women. Never. You know what I'm saying? I wish I did, because I wouldn't have had all the issues I've had in the past, but I never had a problem getting a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of us just got that gift of gab, and I'm talking about, I had dudes in high school hate me because of women. The women I was knocking off that they wish they could have hit. I'm just saying, like, I never had a problem with women. Latin, Spanish. Look, my wife's Puerto Rican. Like, I'm Colombian, Brazilian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just women, all, like, I never, ever had a problem getting a woman. Ever. I ain't had to flash no cars, no money. If anything, I had women spend bread on me, like 4 bands here, 5 bands here. Listen, my wife is a witness to this shit, because when she caught me out, and she was like, well, where did you get all that money from? You know, I make things happen, you heard? Like I said, I'll throw dirt on me quick. I'm not perfect. That's why I said I'm a real one across the board. See, some of these dudes, they proclaim themselves to be this and that, and they never have no downfalls or nothing that they messed up on. Jay Cass will tell you quick, my life's an open book. My wife done cut me before. She done pulled off my own hammer on me before back in the day. Like, listen, we done been through our wars, but that's 26 years right there. The pros outweigh the cons. Now, if the cons outweigh the pros, then she would have been left me. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I take care of home. I go to work. When I was hustling, I took care of home. I had a riding in foreigns and all that. I take care of the kids. I do stuff with the kids. You know, just some of us have our vices. Some people gamble. Some people have a drug addiction. I had a women addiction. I mean, shit. It's easy. You heard? But I gotta go, man. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day, man. Thanks for tuning into the channel. This trucker day, you already know what I'm into and what I'm doing. You heard? Trucker life, man. That's what I'm doing. Everybody getting a piece of this pie, man. Let me go get this paperwork. 100.